Hello, fellow YouTubers. How you doing today? My name is Phil. My channel is Phil's Golden Years. Stay tuned. Please don't click off. Stay here because we're going to discuss for you, is the USA a better fit than moving to the Philippines or Vietnam or Thailand or any of those countries? Okay. So if you watch my videos, you know my backstory from Phil's Golden Years. You know that I'm married to a Filipina. And we're planning to move actually to the Philippines in June of next year. So that's my option. But let's discuss your options and some of mine too, because I could change my mind. Correct, right? So our budget, most important thing. We got budget, we got health, we got lifestyle. Those are the three ingredients, the main ingredients to determine if we're ready to retire in the U.S. or overseas. So let's let's see what we do now. My budget, my Social Security or my pension will cover more than my expenses as far as living. So I already know that. So that's what you need to calculate. Have a 401k or a savings account for a backup for emergency in case you do need money for emergency health issues, typhoon, or you need to leave the country or something, an emergency. That's okay. So yeah, you're good. So number one thing is the budget. Budget is good. So far, so good. We've got a third of the projection taken care of. All right. Health. Are you in good health? Are you going to need to live near a medical facility, a good medical facility, in case of an emergency? All right. Now, if you're in good health, well, you still don't know if you had a back issue and you might need an emergency. So there's a lot to consider. Now, I consider myself in good health or decent health, even though I'm going to have surgery next week, which is minor surgery. But after that, I'm going to be fairly good health. You know what I'm saying? So my issues, I'm not worried about it being near a major hospital or anything. Hopefully, if I do need medical, it can wait. And I can fly back to the States and take care of it. But if it's an emergency, it don't look so good, if you're living in a province or a small city. Now, if you have a heart condition or you have some underlying medical issue, and you might need emergency health care or good health care, a good doctor, you might consider moving there, one of the major cities, like BCG, for example, because they have good medical there, good hospitals, good doctors, and that's it. But I'm not a city person. I don't want to live. I don't want to live in a big city. So, but if you have health issues, that's probably the best spot for you. Now, if you want to live in the provinces, okay, you got to realize the hospital there's private and public hospitals, but they're not well equipped to take care of a heart attack, for example. You know what? Your chances aren't going to be very good if you live in a province, you have a heart attack. And that's why health is very important. So you're in good health, right? You're in good health? There we go. So that's out of the way. Your budget's good. Your health is good. You can pretty much move anywhere in the Philippines and not be concerned. Again, going with a health issue, then you want to be near a good hospital. So travel, first of all, you need to take a trip to the Philippines and find out exactly where you want to live first. Because all this doesn't matter if you don't know where you want to live. If you want to live in the province, you want to live in the city, different areas. So you move around, you take a long vacation there and determine where you want to live. All right, so you got that out of the way. And you know you want to move there. All right. Thirdly is lifestyle. Are you an outdoorsy person? You want to be outdoors. You want to go to the beaches all the time, sit in the coconut trees and drink a pina colada. So that's a big difference. Now I'm moving to Naga City, which is a small city. It's in Bicol, but my wife's got property there and also in the province. So I got a little of both worlds. So I'll probably go back and forth, and I might like the province better later on. I might want to stay in the province versus staying in a smaller city. So that's really it there. Now, living in the States, for example, now we moved back to the States 3 years ago. We started off on Long Island, New York, to take care of my mom. My mom had some health issues until she passed away, unfortunately. But so Long Island, we learned, okay, rents there, it's $3,000 a month for a one bedroom apartment. So you can imagine a two-bedroom is going to be another 500 or maybe $1,000 more. So and then also the areas you have to consider. So, but for 3,000, you can live in a decent area, but that's not affordable for me at the time. All right, that was 3 years ago, and if I would stayed there, I would have had to struggle. I'd have been working full time. My wife would have been working, and it would have been real hard. Now my wife's daughter lives in San Angelo, Texas, because her husband is in the Air Force and there's a base there. So she suggested that why don't you try San Angelo? She's pregnant, by the way, at this time. She's about to have a baby, and we want to be near the grandchild. So that kind of pushed us a little towards that. So we ended up packing up. We moved to San Angelo, Texas. We got a one bedroom, beautiful apartment, $1,000 a month, a decent apartment. You can even spend a little bit less, but we got an apartment for $1,000. So now, if I decided I want to go to the Philippines, I want to live in the States, it's a good area. San Angelo is a beautiful city, small. It's only 109,000 people, so you don't get traffic jams. You can go anywhere you want. You don't have to travel 30 minutes to go a couple of miles. You know what I mean? That's the way it was in Long Island, New York. And here, the people are nice. You got the Texas barbecue. There's 3 super Walmarts here, for God's sakes. So you got everything you need. All the major restaurants are here. You got every fast food restaurant. And I just miss the pizza. There's pizza here, but it's not so great. Now, so for me, if I decided, but this is not my paradise. So if I decided to move here, I'd be fine. I could live on my budget here. My wife is working also to contribute. So if she didn't work, we could live here. We'll be struggling a little bit. So we want to retire in the Philippines because I know that between my budget alone and my savings account, we're good. We can move to the Philippines. I don't have to worry about her working or me working or making extra money. But we're going to try to do something to make extra money there. We got some thoughts on business, but it's just a little questionable. So that's me, all right? So now if you're living in the States and you want a place that's affordable, there are probably many places like this in Texas and also the States, San Angelo, and also 3 hours away from a major city like San Antonio, which is a beautiful city, it's just overcrowded. But they got the Riverwalk there, which is famous. It's a great place to spend a weekend. So we do stuff like that. Dallas is kind of far; it's 5 hours, and Houston is like 6 hours. So you can get around here, but there are places in the States that are not so expensive. You stay away from New York, California, even South Florida. I lived there for 20 years. It's probably even more expensive than New York. My God, it's so costly, and it's crowded too. You can. I don't want to live where there's a lot of people because you know me. I got a positive mind. If you watch my videos, you'll see. I want to be around a lot of people. I just want to be around happy people. So that's one of the ingredients that the Philippines has that the States don't have. The people here are all positive. Most of them are. They're all positive. They make $5, $10 a day. They're always smiling. They're family oriented. They're compassionate people. They're very knowledgeable about a lot of stuff. And that's what I want to surround myself with. Positive people. So Philippines could be a place for you if that's your goal. You want to relax, be laid back. That's a great option, right? So I'm not recommending that everybody move to the Philippines or any Southeast Asian country because there are places still that are affordable in the States. It's just not for me. You know what? I want to be in a tropical climate and I want to be around, again, I keep saying this, positive people. Why I keep saying that? Because you guys know in the States, there's dissension, there's anger, hate. It's all over the place. And I don't want to be around that anywhere. I got very few friends here. I live in Texas. I just know my neighbor, and that's really it. But I'm just pretty close to my family. We go out with my stepdaughter and her husband, and that's all we really do here. It's a little boring for me. That's why, the adventurer in me wants to go to the Philippines in June of next year. That's our goal. That's our target because my daughter is in second grade. She graduates in May. Now, my goal, my fit might not be your goal or your fit, vice versa. So you have to determine what you want to do. So you got budget to just consider your health All right, near a major hospital, not near a major hospital. Do you want to be near one? The lifestyle is a factor. What you like to do, you like the beaches, you like diving and all that. Okay, that's a factor. You might want to go to the provinces. And like I said earlier, you can do both. You can live in a city and experience the provinces, when you're off or vacationing, do all that. And you can move around. Nobody says you have to stay. I see people move around. They go from one city, they'll move to another city in the following year. So we're retired. We got nothing better to do. So that's what I'm saying. Enjoy the last years of our life. I'm 63. I have no guarantee how long I've got left. Hopefully, it's going to be 20, maybe 30 years. Cross my fingers. So I want these years to be fine, stress free, and relaxing. Like I said, give me a pina colada under a coconut tree, and I'm going to be very happy. All right. So thanks for watching my video. I hope you made it this far, and I appreciate it. So subscribe to my videos. You'll see more of this kind of stuff. I've been doing a lot of videos lately, just trying to push them out. All right. You have a great day. Thanks for watching, and God bless. Thank you.